Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Arrow and today we're hopping back into another reaction video. If you guys do enjoy the video today, make sure to hit that like and subscribe, turn on post notifications. It helps the channel grow and it helps get this video in front of people like you. Thank you for all the support and as well as the love that you guys have shown in the last couple of videos. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers, which is absolutely mind-blowing, and I am nothing but thankful for everything that you guys have shown. Other than that, guys, let's hop on into the video.
You ever wake up with a sore neck?
Hell yeah.
There's this weird theory that whenever you wake up with a sore neck, it's because a demon tried to break your neck type shit. If you get goosebumps, even though you're not cold, which I tend to get a lot.
I get goosebumps all the time.
Bro, I swear to God, bro.
What?
Because several ghosts are looking at me, like at that moment.
I do feel spooky as hell whenever I do get goosebumps.
Swear to God, bro.
Whenever I get them, like my whole body's like.
I get that sense, bro, in my head that like something's fucking wrong. And
Well, I will say though, like when I get goosebumps, I definitely feel like, you know, at times it's only because of the factor of what I'm watching, but like you'll sometimes get those moments where you don't feel alone. That's for sure.
it's weird because it happens in my house like often.
Yeah.
You hear somebody call your name,
Yeah.
but there's nobody there. Whenever that happens, it's a demon trying to like get a hold of
Fuck
you.
with me.
Yeah, like trying to capture you. I used to have my aunt in the house. She used to be living with me. I think she was calling my name, and then like ask her if she was calling my name, and she'd be like, "No, I don't know what you're talking about," like type shit. And it's creepy.
Oh,
like,
nah.
Like I'll be like, "What the fuck?"
She had me tweaking.
Have you ever had a dream with somebody random?
I did not know that.
Bro, I had this dream the other night, right? Some random kids were in it and shit like that, and they were like playing around, and like we were all chilling in this car. And then I woke up and I was like, who the fuck were they? Whenever you see random people in your dreams, it's like ghosts that are around you.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
bro.
feel like-
So Courage the Cowardly Dog, right? You remember that shit?
Yeah.
It's based on a true story.
How's that?
You know the house, right?
Yeah.
It's in New Mexico. There was once like two elderly people that lived there, and they reportedly were seeing like a bunch of scary shit, like monsters and shit like that. And they claimed them to be skinwalkers.
What?
And if you didn't know, skinwalkers can take on the persona of anything that they eat or kill. Apparently, the police went there. The old people were gone, and all they found was the dead dog.
What's happened to the parents?
Nobody knows. They just disappeared.
Yo, all of those facts all make sense. Like that was so many facts in one area, but wow, that is absolutely insane. Tell me what you guys think in the comments about some of those. The one that I think freaks me out the most is the sore neck, bro. Like, what?
It's about the monuments, the Lincoln Looker, the Washington Tower, and like the Statue of Liberty and all that. And it's like that there's these creatures inside of them, and like they feed on people and stuff like that. And people get like kidnapped and brought to these things, and they're like power the underground systems of like what the top people got going on. Like it's a crazy ass thing, even though it's based on like an alternate universe. It fucked me up, basically trying to say like it's not happening here. There can be very well certain parts.
I'm not going to no monuments, that's for a fact.
So this is by far the craziest one, yeah. So today we're going to be speaking about the higher governments. So we all know there's a government, you know, you've got your politicians, your presidents, everything. But what if there's someone above that? Almost like the Illuminati. Let's take a look. So this right here is the philosophical theory of...
Okay.
I know, it sounds confusing, but stick with me. Basically, take a look at the diagram. So basically, the projection on the walls of the media and what we see, we're the people sitting down. And the people behind it are the higher government. So like I've said, that's the theory. So what we're seeing is just the outside, the government. But behind that, what we can't see, there's something higher actually going on. Kind of makes sense? Right, stick with me. Now moving on, we've got this place called Bohemian Grove, which is where high-ranking government officials, politicians and everything go every year. It's a very top-secret meeting.
I've heard of the Bohemian Grove.
The theory is it is a meeting to do...
Tyler Oliveira went there, I believe.
Moving on, I guarantee you did not know this. There is actually a secret passageway behind Mount Rushmore. It's physically impossible to
What?
massive slab in front of it, but it's estimated behind here is the Hall of Records, which literally contains all of the secrets of America. Mental is...
Yo, I did not know that. Did somebody take a drone up? Yo, I live in South Dakota. I am willing to go to Mount Rushmore and put my drone up. That will shock me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I need to see that for myself because I ain't never seen no tomb, and that looks Photoshop as all get out. You guys let me know in the comments, but I've never seen no tomb. All the times I've been out to Mount Rushmore and all the different angles I've looked at it, I haven't been able to see anything. But if that is real, you're gonna make me want to go out there and fly my drone up.
11. Today we are talking about time loops. This is mental and very, very confusing. So you've seen films such as Groundhog Day, Palm Springs, or Dark or anything. You kind of get the gist of this, where people are kind of stuck...
Never seen that movie.
...same day again and again and again. Like things like Groundhog Day, Happy Death Day, all of that kind of stuff. What if this...
I've heard of Happy Death Day though.
The theory is maybe there are some
It's like a loophole.
totally weird places on Earth that connect interdimensionally with parallel universe. Told you it was confusing, didn't I? Now, if you don't know, parallel universes, a universe is the same as ours, where things play out differently. But maybe there are actual things like this out there. So kind of think of it as if like a black hole, but on Earth. And maybe when you enter this, it kind of freezes time, so you're just stuck on your own. Almost like
Ooh, that's freaky.
going through the same day again and again and again. I mean, it's mental and a crazy theory, but I mean, if you think about certain explanations for it, it kind of could be possible. But it's still mental.
Oh no, what do you guys think about that? I mean, I definitely know that there's a game that's made on that about parallel universes, and you just keep going in the same continuous loop and it just changes each time. But I will have to say that with those, I've never really heard any true stories on them, but you guys let me know.
Scary what if theories. What if everything behind you disappears, but when you look back, it reappears? What if our shadows were warning us about something in the dark because they disappear in it? What if you're the only person left on Earth and everyone and everything around us are just imaginary people and things we've made up so that we don't feel lonely? What if every time you think
Okay,
you
yeah,
hear
that's
your name being
trippy.
called, it's actually just your family trying to wake you up from a coma? What if the meteor that killed the dinosaurs was actually a UFO and we're the aliens? Theories. What if air is actually poisonous? It's just taking 80 years to kill us. What if the
Oh, no,
reason
about
we
that.
can't walk through mirrors is because our reflection is blocking us because they want to protect us from the other side? What if birthmarks are the places that actually killed us in our past lives? What if dreams are reality?
Okay, I've heard that birthmarks and being like a distortion of how you may have died in your past life, which is very, very strange because then that all leads into like reincarnation. Oh, that's a deep topic.
As we know it is a dream.
He's also the one who told me about Bohemian Grove. These are the people that used to hang out at this place, and they would put on robes, and they would worship an owl god, and they would burn an effigy. And they're playing, and Alex snuck in and made video footage of this shit. And no one's denying that it's real. This really did happen. They're in with these bankers and former presidents, and they're dressed like druids.
Yes.
And some
Yeah, that's a cult.
It's an effigy that's supposed to be a body, a wrapped up effigy. It's also a bunch of sticks.
I definitely believe that there's stuff
It's
like
shaped
that.
like a body.
Yeah.
And then they drop it on the fire, and they're all worshiping an owl god. This place where like former presidents go. There's a photograph of it's Ronald Reagan with Herbert Walker Bush.
Oh my
all those people all
goodness.
standing around. Like, first of all, Epstein had this crazy place in
Oh, here we go about Epstein Island.
that the guy who owned Victoria's Secrets, he gave it to him.
Yeah, because of probably blackmail.
Right,
Bill
but
Gates. Bill Gates stays there and tried to deny it, but Bill Gates denies staying with Epstein, but confirmed he stayed there and in his Paris home.
He met with him post his first arrest, correct?
Yes.
Because he was arrested.
Yeah, a lot of people did. Chelsea Handler had dinner with him, I believe, after the arrest, too. I mean, a lot of people looked past that, apparently.
Yeah, that British royal.
Okay. Bill
It's kind of crazy how everything's like so intertwined.
Gates passed. And where are they getting?
You really look at it.
Where's he getting the money? Get the silent.
He was also the money manager for a guy named Les Wexner, who's a billionaire who owns Victoria's Secret, The Limited, among other things.
And that Victoria's Secret owner is just terrible, bro.
Well, that's where he got some of the first.
Like so many of those big owners are just so disgusting. Like, you know what I mean? Like you have all of that money and you go from doing whatever you literally can do in this life. You can better this world. You can better so many opportunities for people, you know, bringing resources to people, all that kind of stuff. But yet you go to these eviler routes as like, you know, sacrifices, child molestation, all that kind of stuff. It's terrible. Like these elites literally pick the most evilest, nastiest route to go down. Like it don't make sense to me. Like you have all this money and you can't do right with it.
With a pearl earring, but did you know the story of this girl is haunting? Her name is Florique Rimjic. She was only 19 years old when Dutch artist Johannes Vermeer painted her. But Johannes wanted the painting to depict an imaginary girl, so he murdered Florique and tried to cover up her existence.
What?
He did it very successfully. Many art scholars still believe this painting to be an imaginary woman, but recently Dutch historians have found evidence of the girl's existence. through diary entries and other paintings of a
You would go
similar
that
motif.
far just for a painting?
Conspiracy theories about the Denver airport. It's huge. There's giant bunkers for like the end of the world for the elite to come and stay safe after everybody else dies. There's a giant horse statue, and people say it symbolizes the apocalypse and the end of the world because it has bright red glowing eyes. The artist that designed it, during the construction of the horse, a piece of the horse fell off, landed on him, cut his leg off, and he bled to death. And so people say this thing is obviously evil because even the guy who constructed it—
Bro, blow that up.
Some of the greatest conspiracy.
Yo, if the horse killed the creator, why is it still up? Like, isn't that a sign? Tell me if anybody has ever seen that horse, please. I've never seen that horse. I've been to the Denver airport, but I've never seen that horse.
Conspiracy theories of all time, part 5. Many families have come to know and love.
Hey, I love Wally. Don't ruin this for me, bro.
A robot that goes on an adventure through space. Many times throughout the film, it is made clear that Wally stores spare parts to fix himself. It's assumed that he takes them from the deactivated Wallys since they no longer. But how exactly did they deactivate?
Don't you be going into no Frankenstein shit with me.
This theory states that the other robots kept stealing Wally's collection of items because they were still in their default programming. Much like when Wally was reset and did the same. Wally eventually got sick of it and broke all of the other robots in various ways, such as crushing them with trash cubes and taking their parts for salvage.
What if I told
What?
you that?
Why did you gotta ruin Wally like that? Like, why are you gotta make him out to be a murderer? Like, he's just an innocent little robot. Y'all just wrecked Wally for me. Don't wreck SpongeBob.
There's a really dark conspiracy of people knowing the formula. Some people think it's actually made out of crab meat. I know that sounds crazy, but let me explain. Notice how the Krusty Krab is actually shaped the same way as a crab trap. Also, there's evidence in this clip of Mr. Krabs.
What?
So that's what I taste like.
If you guys listen close enough, it says...
Yo, is SpongeBob about cannibal?
So that's what I taste like. Maybe that's why Mr. Krabs is always trying to hide the formula.
This dark theory about Willy Wonka.
Bro, what? You're telling me Mr. Krabs cooks other crabs in his formula? What?
This dark theory about Willy Wonka will...
Now we got Willy Wonka.
Do not watch if you love this film. So we all know Willy Wonka owns a chocolate factory and invites 5 lucky kids to visit the chocolate factory and a chance to win the ultimate prize. But what if I told you Willy Wonka is actually a serial killer? Throughout the film, he tests the kids in all different ways to see who's worthy enough to own the chocolate factory. So the theory is that Willy Wonka is actually a murderer and kills all these kids in like Saw-style traps. But this theory gets even weirder, right? So they say that Willy Wonka experienced something as a child which got him obsessed with traps. So what if he was actually Kevin McAllister from Home Alone?
Alright, shut up. You just went too far. No, it was all making sense until you went to Kevin McAllister. Come on, bro. He ain't no Home Alone guy. Alright, we're kicking it to the outro. That does it for this video, guys. If you guys did make it to the end, make sure to comment conspiracy down below. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you guys did enjoy the video. That also helps us grow as a content creator, so we can start pushing out these on a daily basis. We also upgraded our camera quality, so you guys may see a difference in that. We're almost to 1,000 subs. Help us on this way and on this journey, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace.